Okay, hi everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Tuesday evening on April 28th. I'm in Victoria and it's about 8:30 in the evening, a little bit past 8:30. And today I have a very special guest with us. And before I say more, I want to just let you know that the reason why I've been doing these live streams and have talked with Dez is because I'm trying to make a positive impact in my community. These are very difficult and challenging times for us. And this weekend, my women's group, where we had a women empowerment event, all the women that joined, I want to thank you. It was a big success. It was great to connect with all of you. It's always nice when other women connect with other women and we're able to empower ourselves as well as lift each other up. And I really got that feeling on Sunday when I was able to connect with so many different faces and see your smiles and finally hear your voices. And just like that, today I have a very inspirational, loving mother, which is my mom, on today's show. And well, my talk, I should say. And today, why I've asked my mom to come, I would love to bring her for Mother's Day, which is just in about a week's time. But I wanted my mom to come because recently she was diagnosed with COVID and she has passed and she has been able to recover. Like she's past the stage that it's a threat now and she has recovered from it. So I wanted to say hello first. So, hi, Mom.
Hi,
So, my mom's name is Jaswinder. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Yeah, that's great. So, that's great that you're doing great today. And so, tell us a bit about what happened. So, my mom right now, she's in Calgary, and this is where this happened. So, tell us about how you're feeling.
I feel great. I'm happy.
Okay, that's great. And one of the reasons why I wanted my mom to come on and share her story is because I wanted to, she really stayed positive during this time. And it was a challenging time for the entire family. Like when I found out, I was very, very emotional. I was in tears. My daughter was in tears and my children were in tears. And we were just like, but at that point, we didn't know what was going to happen because you're hearing all these things on the media and so on. But my mom was always very positive, and she was even our strength through it. So even though we were far away, but it was very emotional for us. So, Mom, tell me, what were your symptoms? Like, how did you? First of all, did you think you had COVID?
No, I didn't. Never thought like that. I had fever and chills, and my older daughter phoned the 811, and they phoned me one day. They want me to go and check for throat test, swab test. It was walk-in, so I went there. I went very calmly. I drove by myself to there, and I had no problem. I came happily home, and they said you will get the report in for 3 to 4 days. But they
Mhm.
gave me the report the next day, and the nurse phoned me and she said you are positive. So I said I'm positive. I was very calm. I didn't cry. I wasn't upset. So it was okay.
Mhm, 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 mhm. Well, that's great. As you know, everyone's home at this time, so my daughter's just around me and saying stuff. But I really appreciate you coming on first and sharing your story. Now, the first question would be, and I guess I could tell you a bit about it. So my mom hadn't been out of the house, so they were cleaning up and they were keeping all the surfaces clean and using, Mom, what were you using? Like Lysol wipes, I know you guys were using.
Was using Lysol wipes. We were using the sanitizer. We were using the bleach in the mop. I used to mop the kitchen and washroom floors everywhere where we have floor with the bleach and cleaner. So
Mhm,
sanitize it. Yeah.
mhm. Well, that's great. And you were doing everything. I know that my sister was there and she was doing everything as well. And what
Yeah.
had happened was one of our family members had to go to the hospital. And there at the hospital, there were several nurses found that there was an outbreak at the time that that other family member had been to the hospital. So they carried that home, and then my mom got this. Was diagnosed with this. So my mom was taking all the precautions, like she is 61 now. So she was taking all the precautions that were needed and didn't want to get COVID, but it did happen to her. And again, why I want mom to just mention about the things she did, like she had to self isolate herself for about 9 days, mom.
Nine
How many
days.
days?
Yeah. 9 days.
9 days. So
Yeah.
when you were in isolation, how did it feel?
It feels okay for, so I was fine for 7 days, but 2 days were really hard for me. I really feel like coming out of the bedroom, but I was okay to manage it. I was listening to part and worshipping, and I was receiving lots of phone calls from all the family, and I wasn't alone, but my older daughter was helping me. She was giving me all the foods and lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and she was also making me ginger tea. And also, in the morning, she was giving me turmeric water, hot water, and she used to give me big thermos of lemon water, hot lemon water. So I was drinking that, and the food was coming from my daughter's sister's house. She was sending me all the food for the whole family, so we didn't have to cook. So I had great help. I wasn't. I never felt down, or I wasn't depressed. I was happy. I knew I'm taking care of myself, and all my family was there for me.
Yeah, that's true. And we all love you so much. We're also happy that, you did pass this and you were strong enough to fight it and you've recovered. Now, when it comes to like you're living in a household right now, like you're around other family of
Yeah.
ours. So how are you able to maintain yourself and keep things clean, the whole family, that, you're not transmitting the COVID to other people around you?
I was social distancing, and also I was in the bedroom, and I was, whenever I go to washroom, I was cleaning the washroom, even sanitizing the knobs, toilet, everything. I was sanitizing. Where I touch, I was sanitizing it. Then I come to my bedroom, and there was sanitizer. I was using the sanitizer to sanitize my hands and everything.
Mhm.
So we didn't have any towel in the bedroom, so washroom, so no one can transmit the disease. So we
Mhm.
took the towels off.
Okay, that's good. And so were you wearing a mask at home too? Like,
I
do you
was using
still?
the mask, yeah, using the mask.
Mhm.
So I was using the mask, and also I was. We were putting the dishes in the dishwasher, so all the germs will kill.
Well, that's good. And you know what? I really just want to say that I'm glad everything, you're well. And, as a mother, you've done so much for me. I am who I am today, greatly because of you. And I am just so happy that you were able to, you were able to pass, right? I mean, like this whole situation was able to pass. Sorry, I'm getting all these like disturbances at the same time as I'm trying to talk here. But, I really wanted, like I said, bring you here because I think that there are people your age, like you're 61 now, and you know, there's so much talk about if somebody, that's above 60 or a little bit older will, that's it. And then everyone's living in that fear. So that's why I wanted my mom to come on and be like, tell you guys her experience. And that may not be the case, but that means at the same time, how this was transmitted to her was, somebody else was carrying it. So, again, you may not feel like anyone else in your family is sick or has the symptoms or something, but you could be carrying it from outside and bringing it to somebody else that is vulnerable. And I know when initially, this whole kind of lockdown happened, even in British Columbia, we were getting a lot of people that were, or youngsters or different group parties that were happening. And they thought it won't happen to us, but also they thought that if it did, we'll survive. But you don't realize that you could be going home to somebody and you're carrying it with you, even though you may not have any symptoms. And so for that, I appreciate you, Mom, coming on and sharing your experience and your story of what happened. So do
Stay
you want
positive. Don't think like you are alone,
to?
but think positive. Then everything will turn positive for you. Don't
Yeah,
think negative. Like don't go depressed. Don't go down and think positive always. So it brings everything to your life.
yeah. Well,
So
that's great. That's a really sweet message. And that's what, even in my woman empowerment session we had on Sunday, was just about staying positive and, keeping that positive mindset. And I think for anyone in any situation right now, being at home, being isolated, or just changing your lifestyle right now, and if you're a social person, not being able to go out and seeing your friends, and, just so many different things, really find the positive in your life. Like there's this I would saying, they say that if you get hit by lemons, make lemonade. And that's what I feel like we're all having to do, is make lemonade right now and find the best in our lives and actually reconnect with some things that we may take for granted every day. So Mom, I want to thank you. I love you a lot. You are the best mom in the whole world. um, you've taught me a lot, and I want to wish you the best, and congratulations on other things that are going on in your life that are really positive, and stay healthy.
okay, thank you.
Okay, you're
Thanks for
welcome.
having me. Okay,
Okay, thank you, Mom. Okay, bye.
bye bye.